Hello everyone, welcome to Amy's Bookshelf. Welcome to my April TBR. I am aware that I have not posted a video since my last TBR. I have filmed videos, haven't posted, haven't edited. So anyways, let's get into what the things I have revealed, which are not all of them, because my slump is still going strong. I have a hopeful plan to help me get through it all. But anyways, let's get into this right now. In order to save myself some editing, I'll show you the cards that were revealed. So for a mood read, I read Dream for the Cowboy, which gave me The Wrench and the Conservatory. For my Agatha Christie book, I read Curtain, which is the last Poirot book, so I revealed The Study and the Dining Room. For a books box book, I read The Reckoning by Edith Wharton. So I did read one of the books I planned on. Anyways, I revealed The Kitchen and the Candlestick. For science fiction or fantasy, I actually read a little fairy tale, which is Rapunzel, which I'm going to count in the fantasy realm. So with that, I revealed The Hall and the Lounge. Next up was a book over 500 pages, and I definitely did not read anything close to that. So no revealing. Then for book club book, I did not read my book club book either. So no revealing. For a buddy read, I technically did not read the one I planned because slump, but I did read with my Bible study multiple times the book of First Peter. So I'm going to count that as revealing. So that's Miss Scarlet and, Mrs. Peacock and Colonel Mustard. Also for my Bible study, we were going through a study book, which happened to be called First Peter, and the letter I got last month was the letter P for one of my prompts. So we're revealing that, which is Mr. Green and Professor Plum. So 3 rooms not revealed. The third room, which I did not reveal, is Word of the Day, which was like a Scottish or Irish harp, and definitely did not read anything related to that. So let's get into my guess. I am not sure right now. I have to look at the cards. I'm just going to go with Miss Scarlet in the library with the revolver. I don't know. I have very low chances of getting this. Okay. Let's see. Okay, this happened last month where I guessed it. Revolver, Miss Scarlet in the library. Miss Scarlet? And is that books I saw in there? Oh, ballroom. All right, so I did not get it. I was 2 for 3 though, which is pretty impressive considering how few weapons I had actually access to. All right, no reward. I didn't expect one. Let's move into my plans. So for reading plans, here's my goal for April. My goal is to fall in love with reading again. It's been 2 months now where I have detested the thought of reading, but I managed to clearly read a little. So my hope is that I will fall in love with it again. I'm going to try doing some readathons, which I don't know. I am trying to do the Agatha in April challenge or readathon. It's a weekend where you're supposed to read an Agatha Christie. It was really hard for me to read Curtain even. It was just like not something I wanted to do at all, was pick up of Agatha Christie. So I'm going to try participating in that real readathon. I guess the creator has never read an Agatha Christie and wants to. So if you're watching this, welcome to an Agatha Christie lover. Also, we have an Agatha Christie readathon that happens every December if you're wanting to join in the future. But yes, I plan on doing that one. I also would really, I don't know, there's like a couple Amish books that I need to read eventually, but if I need to read them, I might not want to. There was also another April readathon. I will leave a link to all of these readathons that I'm thinking of down below. And basically, we're going to make it work, okay? We're going to make it work because I need something to re-spark my love of reading. So yeah, I do have a couple buddy reads planned. So I have them up here. All right. So I have here, which is the Book Club book for Biblical Fiction Buff. Biblical Fiction Book Club. Anyways, that one. This is the book club book choice, and I have not read it yet, and I would really like to. I also am going to be reading for my Agatha Christie prompt, which I believe the prompt was Poison. I'm going to be reading Poirot Loses a Client, also known as Dumb Witness, I believe. So this one is my Agatha Christie book. And then Becca from Becca Books and Bujos, I believe is her channel name. She actually is reading this book, and I said I'd read with her, and now's a good time of any to try to kickstart it. So I will be reading Swiss Family Robinson with her. Yeah, this one I'm hoping to find good things with. I'm not in a reading mood. So these are my books I'm trying to read for sure. I also need to read The Great Alone again. Haven't started that one. That's my book club book for last month, and need to do it. So yeah, those are some priority reads. The rest are books I would like to get to because of certain challenges, but we'll see what happens. And let's at least get to the game board now. First prompt. This one. TBR Vet. So I realized that I forgot to do my author jar poll, and to be honest, I don't want to. I feel like it's just putting undue pressure on myself, and I don't need that in my life. So I'm gonna skip that this month and just try to enjoy reading again, like I said before. So the first prompt was a TBR Vet, and man, we're starting off with a doozy. Oh, sorry, the white factors are not showing. There we go. So I am actually going to go with my Agatha Christie here. I've owned this box set for a very long time. And like I said before, it's Poirot Loses a Client. My goodness, the white section, the white filter. Anyways, so this one talks about, let's see if I'll read the back. Although back sometimes gives spoilers. This one's called Dumb Witness. It's about Poirot who receives a letter 1 month after this person has died. So I don't know. I'm intrigued. And this is going to be my TBR Vet along with my Read Christie 2023 book for Poison. And yeah, I'm excited. Second prompt. A holiday book. The next one is a holiday book. So I will be reading an ebook from Kindle Unlimited, which is called Her Billionaire Benefactor by Elizabeth Madray. This one I don't know anything about. I have enjoyed some of Elizabeth Madray's books, and some of them have been a little bit too far-fetched for me. However, this is an Easter-themed book, and it's going to fit in nicely with the readathon that I am going to be doing my best to participate in. So definitely counting, and we'll see what it is like. I have no idea before it even starts. Third prompt. Ooh, animal on the cover. For the next one, which is an animal on the cover, I'm going with my other buddy read, or my buddy read, which is The Swiss Family Robinson. This is by Johann Weiss. I'm sorry, I don't know. As you can see from this cover, there's tons of animals. There's an ostrich. I think that's what is that? I don't even know. There's a pig. There's butterflies. There's so many things. So definitely animals on the cover. This is about a family who gets, I believe, shipwrecked. I remember watching like the 60s movie, and I always enjoyed it, but I am excited to read the book. I'm hoping I can love it in spite of my mood, and I'm hoping I can kick my mood quickly. Fourth prompt. No book club. For my next one, which is book club, I am so thrilled to have a book club book. What I'm actually going to be reading for this one is Counted with the Stars. This one is by Connell and Cazette, and this one will fulfill a couple different prompts. So one of the things it does fulfill for me, at least in terms of the Golden Girls readathon or reading challenge, this is about a woman who is a slave and she was sold into slavery, and then she is marrying an Egyptian, I think, when the plagues are happening, and this is a biblical fiction about that time. So she's marginalized in the sense that she is not a Hebrew, which is typically the norm in these books, and she is definitely a slave, which is also a marginalized position in society. So yeah, gonna be picking this one. I'm very excited. I just need to pick it up and actually read it because I'm sure I will love it. Fifth prompt. Young adult. For young adult, there we go. Hope you could see that. Anyways, I'm picking up one that will be for my Buzz Readathon book. It is A Taste of Love, or Taste for Love, which I hope I can get to. This is a YA romance about food. This is by Jennifer Yen, and love is an emotion, so I'm going with that. I don't know anything about this. I believe it was Vietnamese, but I'm not sure. So I'm excited to pick this one up and get one off my shelves that's been read, but also just hopefully fly through a quick, easy YA romance. Hopefully not too much angst, but we'll see. Sixth prompt. A long title. The next one is a long title. Now for a long title, I am going with this one, which is called Marry Him, which is very short, but the subtitle is really long. So it's called Marrying Him, or Marry Him. The Case for Settling for Mr. Goodenough. And this is by Lori Gottlieb. Now this one is a nonfiction about a woman's journey with like trying to find the Mr. Perfect and realizing that might not be possible. I don't know if I'm gonna like this or not. I genuinely just picked it up at a little free library. So I'm gonna try it out and see what it says and if I like it or not. This is definitely gonna fit for my prompt for the book covered book club, which is to have a cover with only writing or mostly writing. So as you can see, this is a very plain cover with just one figure that is not writing. So this is gonna work for that, and we'll see what happens and if I like it and if it's worthwhile or not. I'll let you know. Seventh prompt. Readathon or read along. For the next one, which is Readathon or read along, I'm going to be picking up one that will fit a couple different prompts on the Spring Into Christian Reading Readathon, or Spring Into Christian Fiction Readathon. Anyway, that is Sunrise by Susan May Warren. This one is the first book in the Sky King Ranch series, and this is the final book I need to read. So I've read book 2 and then book 3, so I need to read book 1. And this is about a family in Alaska who, they're triplets, and each of the triplets has a very different dangerous job. And this is the first one, which I don't remember who this is about. It looks like it's about Dodge, who's a pilot, and a romance ensues, but it's very suspenseful, this individual series, and Susan May Warren writes very good suspense romance series, so I'm excited to pick this one up. Eighth prompt. Audiobook vet. For the next one, which is an audiobook vet, I went back and I looked at all of my audiobooks that I've had the longest without touching them. And there's a great course one, which I think will be a great one to read. I'm hoping this will be a good way to like ease into it, reading 30-minute lectures. Anyways, this one is about the Persian Empire. It's a great course, like I think I said, and it just should be interesting, ancient history. I'm hoping I will learn and be invested and not just put it down partway through, which tends to be my pattern right now with audiobooks. And the last prompt. Matches my outfit. For the last one of Matches My Outfit, I did not think this one through, although, I mean, I found a book, I think it works. So I'm picking up Once Upon a Time. This is 4 modern day romance stories, all with the enchantments of a fairy tale. This is a reread, and this is 4 novellas, Christian fiction novellas. Now, the reason why I picked it for Matches My Outfit, like it's a cream color, but I am wearing jeans, which is blue like that. And it's kind of like I have some green, which is some green here, but it's mostly a cream cover, which is my shirt color. So I'm going with this one. I wanted to read this one actually for a little while since I found it at a thrift store. So I'm excited to pick it up. So that's the TBR Clue stuff. If you have finished watching here, thank you so much. And I hope that you will visit me again next time with another video whenever I post. However, we're going to get into the Spring Into Christian Fiction Readathon. I'm sorry, it's Friday night. It's been a week. So let's get into the prompts and what I'm reading for them. So for the first couple prompts, which are both one book, so there's blue cover and also a book I keep looking at but never picking up. It's this one, Sunrise. Definitely a blue cover, and one that I have been meaning to pick up for a while. I keep aiming to, and I just never get to it. For the next one, which is a bird on the cover, thankfully, in case you can see, there's some birds along the bottom here in hieroglyphs. So that's going to be my bird on the cover book. Like I said, I'm rereading this one, so that's the next prompt, which is reread an old favorite. And I'll be rereading this one, Once Upon a Time. The next one is a book that smells nice or has an Easter setting. So this is where it came in very handy that I had a holiday book on my TBR Clue. So I'll be reading Her Billionaire Benefactor for this one. I'm very happy about that. It's also going to count for another prompt, which let's get to that one right now. For the short book, which is under 250 pages, this one is 216. So perfect length as well. The next one is to read a book with flowers on the cover. I'm probably going to pull out this one, which is a novella collection as well. I feel like that might be the way to get me back into reading. So this one is called The Reluctant Brides Collection, and it has 6 different authors. And it is a pretty chunky book, but it does have 6 novellas. So I'm hoping to break out this one or something similar. The next prompt is for New Life, which it can be interpreted multiple ways. I'm thinking this one might be an interesting one for New Life, as it is about a slave who is running away with the Hebrews during the plagues and the time of Moses. So that might be a new life for her. This one also very well could be a new life, but I'm not quite sure because I haven't read it yet. The next one is a sunshine feeling or happy feeling, something cozy. This one, I remember just smiling a lot of it. I remember one particular story is where one is like the shoemaker fairy tale, and then one's also Snow White and Seven Dwarfs. I remember Snow White and Seven Dwarfs had like an office with 7 coworkers who were like grumpy and dopey, and like I'm just like, oh, I can't wait to reread this. So this is gonna make me feel like sunshine. And then the last prompt is to read a book that's the first in a series. These are both first books in a series. So Sunrise technically is the first, even though I'm reading last. And Counted in the with the Stars is the first book in the series, and the first book I'm reading in the series. So both of them would count. So I'm hoping that I can breeze through that. I also am planning on reading Poirot Loses a Client during the Agatha and April prompts, or dates, which I think are the 14th to the 16th. So I'm planning on trying that out. And I'm just trying to get back into reading. I feel like I need a goal-oriented reading time, like heavy readathon reading, to get me back into it. So I'm going to try this. Nothing I've worked or tried so far has worked. So this is going to be my next attempt. So yeah, it should be good. I am excited. Although right now I feel more mental excitement than emotional excitement due to my reading enjoyment. So I hope it goes well. Wish me luck. Help me with any recommendations you have for books that get you out of a slump. I'd love to know, because I'm slumping hard. But such is life, right? I've heard of that from a lot of people, so it's all good. But I would love to have your recommendations for what kind of books you read, or your favorite books you reread when you get out of a slump to get out of that. I need to sign off now. It's been a long week and a long day, and I'm ready for bed. So I will talk to you next time. If you'd like to, please subscribe and comment and click the like button, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.
In a house that I don't know,